Hello everybody, welcome back to Language, Litigation, and Integration Part 20. Actions have consequences. This video is dedicated to all of the baby boomers who are entitled as fuck. This video is entitled to all of the baby boomers who will fuck their wives or their spouses and houses paid with fraudulent money tonight. This video is for all of the privileged, fucking entitled baby boomers who will jerk off. Oh, I want there to be goodness in the world right now tonight in a fraudulent fucking house. This video is dedicated to Sergeant William Bill Siski. I don't know how to fucking say your name. Sasiski, that's your name. Probably Eastern European of some sort. But in this episode, I've been pretty professional in this episode. I'm just gonna be a person. On the basis of humanity, I just want to be a person sometime. I'm never allowed to be a human being. I'm never allowed to go on a date. I'm never allowed to be paid my money. I'm never allowed to fit into a group of people. But there's still Americans that either don't know who I am or just don't care to acknowledge it. So I'm an actual scapegoat. We're going to talk about entrapment and good faith. We'll do that in this section. There are actually bad people. If you ask any individual human being, are you a bad person? No, of course not. And yet a bunch of shitty things happen in the world. So what happens? Oh, that's right, there's actually bad people. And we're going to just talk, we're going to categorize pathetic people's behavior. Might do some short stories. I wanted to do an episode on stories, and I will do an episode on stories, but I'm still being harassed by cops literally today. So that's what I wanted to cover in this video as it's fresh in my mind. Because again, right now today, a human being can't open their mouth and speak without demonstrating the science I've put on the internet. I can't go onto a YouTube channel and watch anybody talk that doesn't directly know what I'm talking about. So where the fuck is my money? And we're gonna mock Americans. Maybe you're Kobe Bryant and you drive your fucking kid into a fucking side of a hill when it's foggy outside. Maybe you're George fucking Bush and jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. Maybe you're just an average fucking American who doesn't give a fuck about anything and you're in the 90s and you like to watch murder mysteries. Well, the simple thing is sentiment is universal. There is one sentiment in the species. If one person's okay with murder, then the next person's kind of okay with murder. And it's just deluded, pathetic fucking Americans. So we'll talk about where the fuck is my money. Because I am actively trying to leave this country. This country is treasonous. I'm being harassed on a daily fucking basis. I do not have human rights. My family members are actively dying. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was, what the fuck? Kosiski. William Kosiski, California, Berkeley. I'm going to restart the camera so we can have a nice chat. So, yes, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago, probably 4 or 5 days ago, I mean, this is the last time I made one of these episodes, I referenced Cassandra Gross, and I just want to talk, like, what kind of person becomes a police officer? A failure. Someone who literally wanted to do something with their life, but again, was like, again, too pathetic, they can't feed their family, they're fat as fuck, they have no discipline, they have no skill sets, they can't even understand the law, right? How many insurrectors at the Capitol riot were police officers or army vets? And so typically your army and your police, they attract the scummiest, shittiest people of our society. That's just a fact. It's because they're illiterate. And so let's deal with one of those illiterate people today. So Cassandra Schaefer sent me that, or not Cassandra Schaefer, I'll tell you another story about her. But Samantha Gross from Cal Berkeley sent me this email. These people are cops. Like I said, these people failed high school. These people fucked in high school and had a kid, and now they're a single mother and think they're owed something for free, as opposed to wearing a condom or taking birth control. And again, I know you get horny. I know Americans get horny, and they bust open their hairy pussies. Oh, Melania, Donald, oh, Joe Biden, whatever your whore wife's name. Oh, William Sasiski, fuck me. And so most baby boomers, the reason they come hard, the motivation for their good orgasms or their good sex is fucking faulty fucking morals. Fact. Faulty fucking values. Fact. And so this Samantha Gross says, stop leaving messages on MSRI's phone. I haven't called MSRI in a month. Check the fucking record. And then today, or 2 days ago, I get an email, from Samantha Gross telling me to contact this guy Sasiski if I have any other problems. It is amazing to me. There are two types of people that now exist. People who know what I've done, and people who don't know what I've done. I really don't know if Sasiski knows who I am and doesn't care, or doesn't know who I am and is breaking the law tremendously. But those are your two options. So all of these cops that I'm talking about in this lecture series, here is losing your job, here is going to jail, here is being an actual fucking scapegoat. When you're an actual scapegoat, you can die. I have been robbed at gunpoint twice. My house has been robbed since 2014, I don't know, 5, 6 fucking times. And so, I come from a world where you can actually die for people committing crimes, and then cops will commit crimes casually as fuck. This Sasiski guy tells me, he calls me and basically, he literally mocks me. He literally mocks my dead fucking family members that I've covered in this series. And basically, he's a middle-aged cop, he can't pay his mortgage, he can't imagine a world where he's worth $15 million. So what does he fucking do? Well, he hears me scream on a voice recorder. The reason I call MSRI is because they promote themselves as the premier mathematical science research institute, believe it or not. I contact their director 100 times a day with new mathematics. So Sasiski, you either don't know who I am and you're failing your duty as a cop, or you do know who I am and you're willfully engaging in criminal activity anyway. If you don't know who I am, man, this guy, like I said, he mocked my dead family members, he called me delusional. I literally sent him a contracted offer of $450,000 in cash and said, I will give you this money if you contact David Eisenbud and he tells you I'm not a mathematician. That was the extent of the contract. Well, he says he doesn't believe me. I sent a cop a bank statement, and he says he doesn't believe me. So another good thing about good faith, right? Cops can break the law and manipulate the law all they fucking want, even though they really can't, but they do it. And so, Sasiski, when you tried to, again, he called me delusional. He called me an idiot. Sasiski, when your wife's pussy gets hairy and gets fucking horny, and she wants you to fuck her, remember, the reason you can feed your kids is because all of those people that pay your bills are committing fraud. To Matthew Hedden's wife, to Matthew Ricard's wife, to Mark Cuban's wife, to Sean Carroll's wife, to William Sasiski's wife. What kind of whores are you? Like, where do you like him to come? On your tits? In your pussy? Or on your fucking face? Sergeant Sasiski, you don't want me to talk like that to people? Do you know what scapegoating is? Do you understand how lonely this is? Lonely is a word. I am lonely past emotions. I'm not an emotional person. People have looked at me and wished me death, actually. And then they say nice words and float away. So this guy mocks my dead family members. And let me read you an email. Let me read you a couple emails. Like I said, I have been emailing David Eisenbud for literally years. Mathematics. Why do I contact MSRI? To this minute, this day, I do not have a journal to publish in. And I produce more mathematics in a given day than any other mathematician will do in the duration of their life. I have to put it somewhere. I could write it down on a piece of paper, I might genuinely fucking lose it. Just like these theorems right here. From, I don't know, fucking a year ago, that you guys signed for. So I have a 30-minute conversation with this fuck, and again, an old baby boomer that's absolutely sure if they're right is absolutely sure they're right. There's nothing I can tell this guy to change his fucking worthless cop mind. So I sent him $450,000 as a contractual offer and say, if I'm lying about anything, here is my money, it's signed, take it. And then he doesn't acknowledge that, just moves on, of course. And then I literally say, because I email these people all day, Mark and David, get on the fucking phone so this dick sucker Kasiski knows his career is fucked. Fuck your family, Sergeant. Here is my phone logs. I don't delete shit. I didn't call MSRI. And then he says, the staff at MSRI has expressed that your communications are annoying and disruptive. MSRI not publishing my paper is annoying and disruptive. It is felony fraud. It is felony conspiracy. It is felony racketeering. But then he cites, for reference, here is the relevant language from the law I mentioned. And then here it's, I don't know the exact citation, but here it is. It says, nothing in this subdivision shall apply to telephone calls or electronic contacts made in good faith. So for a legal point, what is good faith? I'm a human being that wants to publish a math paper genuinely. That is good faith. I have the real proof. That is good faith. Who talked about faith? Was it God or was it Jesus? Both scientists and legal scholars. And so I literally cited him. The same law. I cited that thing I just read and said, "Resign, Bill. Fuck your family." And then he says, "You are being put on notice that your communications with MSRI are not in good faith. A cop does not determine that. The courts do. And abso-fucking-lutely, yes, there is. I sent him $500,000 for him to have, personally, if I was lying about anything. But a pathetic fucking baby boomer, they're going to punch you in the stomach and they're going to run 5 yards away. They're going to punch you in the stomach and run 5 yards away. They're going to blow up their citizens, 3,000 dead Americans. They're going to run away. They're going to build a wall and then they're going to fucking run away. They're going to insurrect an actual fucking Capitol building, then they're going to run away. They're going to destroy a South American government, and then they're going to run away. They're going to commit a murder because it's an acceptable thing in the early 90s, and then they're going to run away. You're all the same pieces of shit. You all have the same thoughts in your brains. You all fuck your wives with the same goddamn small needle dick fucking boners, and your wife's pussies all get fucking wet for fucking dead kids. Facts. You tell me, is personality attractive? Kasiski, you say me yelling is not going to do anything to help me? Totally agree, bro. Making 155 YouTube videos is not going to do anything for me. Sending actual legal complaints to lawyers is not going to do anything to me. MSRI. I send you more mathematics in a day than you get in the rest of your lives. You don't like me yelling and screaming? Well, don't torture me. Don't kill my fucking family members with your neglect. Every single one of these people that I have referenced in this fucking lecture series goes to jail. I am not being lenient on that. Frankly, here's go to jail, or here's lose your job, here's go to jail, here's literally fucking die. For the past 8 years, I have been on the fuck up once and you literally fucking die. So, actions have consequences. Actions speak louder than words. I am demanding fucking equality. If Mark Cuban, Elon Musk, Matthew Ricard, Matthew Hedden, Cassandra Schaefer, Samantha Gross, Bill Kasiski can sit around and have orgasms while I can't sleep at night, and then I contact them and then they mock me for trying to get them to do their job, they can go to jail. So now let's talk about there are actually bad people. And Bill Kasiski, again, your kids are fucking worthless. They're not going to do anything, objectively. Objectively, they're not going to do anything in their life. They're going to try to be a decent person, and they're going to get fucking horny and fuck. So just take your worthless, pathetic fucking trash family and mind your own goddamn business, you pathetic goddamn parasite. Fuck you. So now I'm just going to tell you some more personal stories. Again, please get me out of this country. Fuck Americans. Fuck your dead fucking family members from 9/11. Fuck your dead family members from COVID. Fuck Americans. Get me out. But I'm going to just show you more stories about people being a bad person. So we've talked about Cassandra Schaefer a lot in this lecture series. Well, the cease and desist she sent me weren't the first time I met Cassandra Schaefer. So let me tell you a little bit about her. She's a dyke bitch. She's a total fucking cunt. She has no reasonability. There are actually bad people in the world. If you're not intelligent, you're actually a shitty person. If you don't educate yourself, you actually default to social narratives. If the social narratives in the society boost up enough, you might not be a terrible person, but you're not, being a normal person is not being a good person. And so I'm in, rewind the clock to 2012. I'm in high school, dating that fucking American whore I referenced to again. Wasn't raised properly, American family, treat people like shit and move on to the next person. And I'm sitting there senior year of high school, getting ready to go into the theology class, and there's some dyke-ass cunt cop sitting outside her theology class. You can tell she's a little nervous. She's a little uncomfortable. She's about to go give a lesson to high school kids. So So she should be pretty uncomfortable, pretty nervous, because I'm sure she's stuck in fucking she or he. What would you rather, Cassandra Schaefer? Are you a dyke fucking cunt, or are you a trans? Which kind of cunt are you? I want to be polite and proper. But this goofy, unknowing cop, she's trying to not be anxious in front of a group of people. She's trying to be a person. And then she goes into a room and she gives a shitty fucking lesson about how to maintain safety at Ohio State University. I was in her class, or in this class, she was visiting a cop from OSU who's going to come teach us how to pee. And so, my story with Cassandra Schaefer goes back a little farther than I've led on in this lecture series. But there are actually bad people. Cassandra, when you're a commanding officer, whoever that dyke fucking cunt, who eats pussy better? You, Cassandra Schaefer, or Deputy Chief Hahn, or Khan, or whatever that cunt's name is? Because neither of you are law enforcement. You're both going to fucking jail. But that's when I first met Cassandra Schaefer. So when she's sending me these cease and desist, it's almost certainly knowledgeable awareness of saying, yeah, we kind of fucked up, but let's fuck up the lease, and so whoever's contacted this person, contact them again. And that's the same reason when I call OSU multiple times, it's the people who call me back are the guys that I met on the Oval, right? Matthew Hedden, after 3 or 4 years ago, after I initially emailed him my discovery, I can show you where he's clearly, someone has told him he is not allowed to respond to me like I've done anything. Bam, Brad Boas is allowed to be tortured. Bam, Brad's life doesn't matter. Bam, fuck his rights. Bam, fuck his laws. Bam, fuck everything. And so he basically he will literally send me an email, but he won't comment on the merits of my math. And then I sent him another math publication, and he goes to the defense of the publishers. I said, this thing is very similar to what I have put out. Why the fuck am I not cited? And he goes to the defense of the other people. Fuck you, Matt Hedden. Fuck your life. Fuck your family. Cassandra Schaefer, I hope you don't have a family. Dyke-ass cunt. Fuck your life. Fuck your family. Matthew Ricard, like I said, literally laughed at my dead and dying family members. But this is a level of privilege and entitlement as a scapegoat I don't understand. How can you take a sworn oath and genuinely just throw it away? How can you have a law enforcement guy say, hey man, we're going to break the law, but you have to support it anyway because, and then they do. I don't fucking know. But Matthew Ricard, Matthew Hedden, your children will literally learn from nobody besides me. You're not going to learn dick from you, Matt Hedden. They're not going to learn dick from you, Matt Ricard. And like I said, Matt Ricard's he's a scientist and he's a Christian, a really good person. Fuck your families, fuck your life. Jason Hipsher, an old colleague of my mom's. Again, I haven't had human rights in the duration that I've been existing and breathing air, and I wish I was fucking dead. My life is fucking disgusting. But a 45, 55-year-old dude, again, multiple people have contacted me about making money off of my patent, and then I say, hey man, here's something else, go do this, and they say, well, not my fucking responsibility. So when baby boomers can't take responsibility, they literally get mad and angry at you. Jason Hipshire, he told me he doesn't make money, he earns money. Yeah, Jason, I haven't earned anything. Your kids, if you have fucking kids, bro, your kids can't speak words without demonstrating my fucking facts. Linda Crandall. This is a good story. So in high school, this chick was a fucking cunt. One of my high school teachers, I'm demanding she goes to fucking prison. Linda, I haven't fucking had sex or made a goddamn friend since you neglected my goddamn life away. On Facebook. So I posted on Facebook back in 2017 after I literally go homeless and I have to sell drugs for 3-4 fucking years and saying the educators in Ohio are negligent middle-aged women because they're negligent middle-aged women, and a negligent middle-aged woman gets mad. And so she comments on my fucking Facebook post. My family members are fucking dead, Linda. You're a fat, Asian, retarded cunt. What the fuck do you teach your kids? You thought when you bullied me in high school this shit was going to go away? I was going to forget? I can derive mathematics from 30,000 years ago. What do you people think I forget exactly? The shit that happened to me? Basically, comments on my Facebook post saying, or when you offend a pathetic person, they can't tell you to directly fuck off, but they have to passively aggressively tell you that they don't agree. So she comments some shit on my Facebook page as I'm literally fucking homeless. And says I shouldn't make fun of Ohio educators. This bitch goes to fucking jail. Oh, and then I sent a screenshot of this to my old fucking friend Tim, who didn't respond. Because clearly Tim, right? Why would Brad post it on the fucking interwebs? And so in high school, my friends Tim and my friends Brennan used to bitch about Linda Crandall not being a good fucking teacher. Fast forward 3 years, Linda Crandall mocks me on fucking Facebook for my dead fucking family members and my worthless fucking life. And then I send it to my friends and they all sympathize with each other. My buddy Tim doesn't say, wow, Linda's a cunt. It's because pathetic people all sympathize with each other. They understand the behavior. Tom Newbert. I had at SFD, I'm suing, I'm adding DeSales High School, the city of Columbus, and the city of Westerville to my fucking lawsuit. Because again, if Sosiski doesn't call me, you guys don't get these charges. $100 million a fucking minute. Tom Newbert made me run 17 poles. Poles is when you're on a baseball diamond and you run from one foul pole to the other foul pole and back. That's one pole. Tom Newbert at St. Francis de Sales made me run 17 poles because I didn't do a NCAA March Madness bracket. Tom Newbert, buddy, if you would have given the slightest fuck about math as you did about hitting a baseball and running around a fucking field, I wouldn't be 27 years old calling you out for being a piece of shit. And so be proud of yourself, Tom Newbert. Be proud of yourself, Linda Crandall. Be proud of yourself, Jason Hipsher. Be proud of yourself, Matthew Ricard. Be proud of yourself, Matthew Hedden. Be proud of yourself, Cassandra Schaefer. I can't fucking sleep at night. And again, I've lived my whole life. This doesn't stop for me. This does not stop for me. So everyone I can send to jail is going to jail. Fuck Americans. Fuck American health. Fuck American lives. And again, when you call a mathematics research institute and they get offended for you trying to publish a paper, they could listen to my voicemails and just not call the goddamn fucking cops. And again, they're actual criminals. You guys are actually committing fucking crime. Okay, moving on. Now we're going to talk again in one of my more professional and respectful... I just might end this here. I just wanted to get the Kosiski on record. Dude mocked me, mocked my dead family members, called me a criminal, called me delusional, and again, cops in America are the most corrupted, nasty failures of life. Kosiski, let me know. I literally said the dude got $500,000 in contracted offer, and the punch in the stomach and the runaway. So Kosiski, whenever your wife's pussy gets wet and you fuck her, that's because you're stupid. Whenever your kids get a fucking job, it's because they're fucking stupid. When your kids get bullied or get treated like shit and you wish them well, you're a direct hypocrite to me. You'll fucking get on your fucking phone and you'll mock my family, motherfucker. You have a sworn oath to the United States Constitution. How did Building 7 fall down in 9/11? How did it fall down with zero air resistance? So the fucking Constitution you swear to, crime at the highest level never gets prosecuted. The funniest shit ever. And again, these dudes, like, the levels of mathematics, a PhD in mathematics, a first principle proof, is not in the same realm of comparison. So please stop torturing me. Please get me out of this fucking country. There is no leniency, there's no conversations, there's nothing about anybody I'm calling out in this fucking lecture series. All of you go to jail. All of your wives' pussies get fucking wet from fucking free shit. That's why they get horny. Oh, you're gonna make more money and my life's gonna be better. Oh, I gotta flick my clitoris. Oh, Mrs. Kosiski, come on my titties. Come on my titties, Bill. That's your wife, fucking Bill. Fuck your life. File the charges, bitch. I'm right here.